Okay, we deserve an Audacity diary update. Because what day is it? It is April 5th, Easter. The day that I was meant to be hosting my resurrected Seduce Your Shadows workshop. It is the moment you've all been waiting for. Did I actually do it? I'm sure you can already guess. No, I didn't. I didn't have the audacity. I didn't dare. So, here's how I'm bargaining with myself. I just when I mentioned this in the vlog, in the writing, that when I realized that I set it on a holiday, that means that the places that I normally would be able to book may not be open. I just gave up. I just, and so my brain has been detached from it happening for a minute, and I've just been trying to I've been in that really uncomfortable position of is this me letting myself down, or is this one of those moments when you make plans and God laughs or whatever? And I've been uncomfortable because I understand that it is very much an identity issue that I seem to be having, as far as not consistently upholding the identity of the bad bitch who does this. I've been flaky in that. And I'm like, okay, that's not what we want to see here. That's not the vision. That's not the dream. That's not, But at the same time, that's not something to be caught up in. Because what I realized is that I've been trying to snap back into some sense of audacity, but there's several things about my life now that's so different that I couldn't possibly be the same level of audacity. I couldn't possibly be the same bitch. For one thing, I've already mentioned in some of the writing, I went through a lot in the last 2 years, and literally my body went through a physical change that signifies motherhood and a step up, and the fact that I will never fucking be the same. Physically, my body has gone through something that that I had never been through before. And that really changes a person sometimes. It does. It just changes a woman. It's just what happens. And I haven't been really honoring that. But then also, so there's that fact that no, really take a moment to understand that you have gone through a lot and things have changed, which means things will not be the same. And what else is apparent is that my life is so different as far as what I have at my disposal and my location and the people that I'm surrounded with. I don't have Bertha anymore. And that is big. That's huge, because the amount of confidence being a van lifer gives you is not a small thing. Like it's a real fucking confidence builder in that I day by day when I was like actually doing it and like living in her, I was that bitch. I had to be. I had to manage my life in such an, I want to say embodied. I had to handle life. I had to be that bitch, you know? Like I had to make sure that I had a place to sleep every night. I had to make sure that I had a place to like take a shower and take a shit and like fucking be clean for work. I had so much that I had to manage in my life that really gave you confidence. Like, and just the fact that I owned it and I did it and I was in control of myself in a different level, like that really gives you confidence. And the fact that I could do it really gives you confidence. And then other than that, also it's ownership and the fact that I owned my home. I was a homeowner, not a traditional one, but like I had my own sense of ownership and freedom. It was my shit. It was my life that, you know, I was holding on to. Now that's gone and I'm back to a different type of lifestyle, and it's hard not to shrink when you live in an apartment and you're in the cog and you have to pay rent. Or like now, even more so when you live with a parent and you're not paying rent, but you're at the mercy of what they can give you. And like, I have no ownership. Of course, it's really hard to have the confidence to own shit when I feel like I don't own anything. And yeah, so that's, you know, not having Bertha is another huge factor in the fact that the audacity that I once had is not coming back in the same way. It just can't. And then, you know, the other things about location and the people I was around. Miami is a completely different animal than the UK. Miami has a completely different vibrancy and like energy to it. Everybody's scrappy, everybody's creative, everybody is putting themselves up and doing things. Everybody is climbing, everybody is audacious, everybody is authentic, I mean, I'm not saying that they're not scammers. They are, a lot of them. But like everybody's in that energy of like, we're going to make it. Like I am this, blah, 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 blah. Whatever it is that they say they are, they go after it. It's a different type of energy. And that goes for the energy of Miami as itself and anybody that you meet. But then there is the factor of the actual specific friends and the people that I surrounded myself with. And they were extra so. Like I was meeting and interfacing with people that have large social media platforms and like that are doing something, that are really building shit, that are really out here and making festival, like just doing shit, you know? I was surrounded by really badass people that, you know, that obviously rubbed off on me. That obviously helped me to build the audacity that I had. I have some really fucking incredible friends that do some really fucking incredible shit. And being around them and being around that energy like really, really impacted me. And now I'm not around them. And now I'm not in Miami. And I'm in London, which is, well, I was in London, which is another very intense builder energy, but it's completely different. It's not it's not DIY here or there. I'm no longer in London now. I'm in Scotland, which is, whatever. I haven't quite figured it out yet. I don't know. It's like a fairy tale, whatever. London is a very traditional, put your head down, play by the rules, fall in line, climb up the ladder. Miami is very fuck the ladder. But it's not, there's ass kissing, and there's Miami is a find a chute to shoot up. Don't systematically climb the ladder. Like Miami is like a go there kind of place. It's just different energy. It's just different. It's a different vibe. And then the people that I'm around here or there, I was in business school. And so obviously there's that sort of thing. It's just different. Everything is so different. Of course, the audacity that I once had is not coming back in the same way. It's not. And it's not something that I can go out and find and do and get back. No, I realize I have to build it again. And I have to build it from this different platform and foundation where I have nothing that I own. It's like I'm just starting from ground zero. And it's not a bad place to be, but it is uncomfortable. And it is hard to not just do things the way I used to do them, because I can't do them that way anymore. It doesn't work. And so here's how I'm appeasing myself. I need to hurry the fuck up because I'm running out of space on my phone. I decided, all right, this resurrection, it's not happening to where I'm hosting the workshop today. No, perhaps what I'll do instead is from this day forward, really put in the work to create something bigger and better for the summer. The goalpost has moved to, why don't I have the audacity to go even bigger and take the time necessary to create something worthwhile for the Edinburgh Fringe Festival. Because a bitch is here. And a bitch has wanted to be here for a very long time. And the bitch is here. And the bitch doesn't have to rush to do things how she used to do things just for it to not turn out the way she wanted them to. The bitch can put in a structure to make it happen more systematically on a more solid foundation in the future. The not so distant, not so far future, so that it doesn't just kind of exit and not materialize. So we're gonna gun for that. I'm gonna have the audacity to plan and make connections and create hype and a movement towards a fringe event. And I'm not sure exactly what it will look like yet. I don't know. It will likely be iterations of the workshop that I do on the way there. There will likely, it's not that I'm not going to do anything and then boom, fringe. It's that I'm going to do little things, fringe. Okay? That's the move. That's the motion. And so last night this morning at 5 a.m, I was trying to, because I was still fuck, I'm disappointed. I didn't do it. Why didn't I do it? Fuck. I gotta do something. So I started like trying to film a virtual version. And I will. That's something that I'll do. That is a way that I'm working towards that. So I did like a little camera check practice, sort of a planning session in a way of that, because that'll be soon to come. It's been something that's been soon to come for a long time, but it's coming. And that's how I am appeasing myself, and that's the bargain that I've struck with myself in regards to the reclaiming of my audacity. No longer resurrection, it's a reclaim. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. It's a rebuild, actually, of my audacity. And we're going to build it, and build it strong, rather than jumping to what I used to do that ended up landing me on my ass anyways. So this will be better. This is fine. This is good. We did it. Go team.